it's been tough to do this work because it requires so much, right? First of all, to build a platform is very costly. I don't think people think about the cost of building a platform, having a team, flying around, doing all these things. It's very costly and very expensive. So I've been spending so much money and reinvesting. I ain't even gonna say spending. I've been reinvesting so much money on building the platform to produce the awareness, right? To get people to understand the time and the age that we're living in, right? And shoot, all that money I've been spending bringing the awareness, I really could have just been spending all that, investing that money, utilizing the knowledge that I have and know to just put it in the market. Let it buy, hold, stake, loan against it, whatever. And I'll be happy with just me and my bag to myself. You know what I'm saying? Money bag keys, somewhere in Africa chilling. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhere in America with this. But I decided to reinvest it all so that we can have consistent awareness on these shifts and we can have a voice in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that we could have a platform, because I've been able to put so many voices on that normally wouldn't have had no platform. So instead of complaining about things, I just did something about it. And I believe that the 19 keys, a blueprint of thought leadership, is the new way for activism and how to be revolutionary with your people. And I'll be honest, it has not always been profitable, but it has always been impactful, right? So that's what allowed me to continue to do it. The profits definitely ain't always been there. We did episodes with people and they went and said something too far and we didn't get to monetize at all. But I still got to pay editors. I still got to pay for the travel. I got to pay for the studio space, everything, right? And, you know, that is what it is. But when you really focus on that impact, it hit different. But now I'm at this point where it's like, all right, I built the thing. I put the money into it. I put the time, the sweat equity, the sacrifice, the tears, the struggle, the hard work, the up night, late night studying, all of that, man. I done took this message literally across the planet into some of the biggest venues on this planet and reached billions of people, you know what I'm saying, and changed millions of lives. So, you know, I would reinvest that anytime, any day. So this next phase, no, we want that bag though. We want the biggest bag that you can possibly get. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the biggest bag that has ever been made, we want that bag, because I want to have not just the influence. Now we're going for the force. Influence is soft power, right? Force is hard power. It's where you can utilize your assets to produce direct impact and change, put people in positions, create the platform, produce the institutions, hire the people that you need, right? A lot of these things people ask me to do, and it's like, okay, you want me to do more things, but you know, those things require more money. You know, it's not just, people simplify things to think that you just hop on your phone and social media and just talk. Like, no. You know, we the production on our show alone costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to do. You know, that's why nobody has ever done it that way before, because it's just completely expensive. I see why we ain't been able to do it, but now we're at that point where, you know, we should be able to invest in those things, right? So like, we're such a capitalist people that the bourgeoisie class are superior capitalists. So they don't care if they see you doing something good, unless you can make them money. There ain't nothing being poured into what you do to continue it. So I look at our generation as the most radical in a way. Not to say that, you know, previous generations weren't radical, because they definitely were. But we're the most radical in trying to dismantle the system from utilizing technology in our creative mind, right? There's never been a generation more creative, right, and effective in our radicalism of the way we try to dismantle the system in a very creative and different way, right? Operating and utilizing new technologies and decentralization and blockchain and decentralized finance and smart contracts and, you know, being able to develop our own media, right, and create our own type of events and politics and ideas. Like, this has been a true renaissance, and it's actually been a great honor to watch it unfold all of these times. And it's been my honor to know all the major players, if you will, that have been involved in this in their own right. That has been amazing, right? Every year since 2017, I have all the receipts, right, of keeping us up to date, right, and aware of blockchain, AI, cryptocurrency, technological shifts that happen, the new blueprints of, financial literacy, right? Like I was telling my team earlier, I'm like, organize all of that. Let's drop that. Because I don't think people really understand the amount of work that has been and how much it takes. And unless you appreciate something, you don't understand the value of it, right? Once you understand something and you understand how hard it is, why I'm now talking about that, then you know the value of it.